guys, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And if you haven't already, it would mean so much to me if you would take just a moment to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and of course, turn on post notifications so you know when I have more content. I would love for you to be a part of our Allee-Ways family. I want to give a special thank you to one of our Allee-Ways family members, Tim, for this idea for this video today. So Tim suggested cooking videos. I was really excited about that. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys one of my favorite recipes. This is a recipe for my energy bites. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite snacks for several reasons. One, all of the ingredients are extremely affordable, cheap even. It's quick to make and it's easy to make. You could even make these with your kids at home. They're great to keep in the fridge for breakfast, snacks in between meals, if you're craving something kind of sweet after dinner or before bed. And this recipe is really easily adaptable, so you can really make it your own by adding or trying different ingredients. But let's not talk anymore about it. Let's jump right into what you're gonna need.
So for this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of instant oats, 1 1/3 cup of a nut butter of your choice. For this recipe, I chose peanut butter, but I have made them with almond butter and they're just as delicious. 1 cup of chocolate chips. Of course, you don't have to add chocolate chips if you're trying to be healthy, or if you want to do something else fun, you could add mini M&Ms, salted caramel chips, or even Reese's Pieces. I used 1/2 cup of coconut in this recipe, which is also optional, and 4 tablespoons of honey.
Okay guys, so now we've got all of our ingredients. All you have to do, like I said, this recipe is super easy, is mix them together. I like to start with my oats and get those down in our mixing bowl first, and then move on with our chocolate chips. The peanut butter is the toughest, so I like to add that last. Coconut. And now I'm just going to take a small and firm spatula and mix our peanut butter in. Now this is a recipe that you can totally modify as you go. If you start mixing and you feel like your energy bites seem a little dry, don't be afraid to add in more peanut butter or more honey. If you are thinking that you'd like a few more chocolate chips, it's your life, do what you want to. Add more chocolate chips, more coconut. That's the really fun thing about this recipe is you cannot really mess it up. So ours is getting a little dry and tough to mix, so I'm gonna add in the honey at this point just to help get that going. And as you mix, you're just going to want to check the sides of the bowl where you are going to be able to see dry patches of oats, and make sure you get everything really well incorporated. Okay, and to my eye, this is how I like my mixture to look. Like I said, always leave space for personal preference. You might like yours with a little bit more peanut butter, a little bit more honey, a little less peanut butter, a little more chocolate chips. Do it to your taste. Of course, it's always fun to get in the kitchen and mess around. And I think that just experimenting often leads to the best recipes. But for me, this is perfect. Now what I'm going to do is use my spoon or my spatula and create about 2-inch bites. I'm going to put them into Tupperware that I can then put in the fridge and let these chill for a couple hours. So let's move on to that step now. All right, I went ahead and got a little head start rolling out some of our energy bites. And this is why I say this is something fun you can do with the whole family, because I know when I was little, one of my favorite things to do in the kitchen was just to get to stir something that my mom was cooking on, or help shape, you know, cookie dough into cookies. And so this is gonna be something fun that you can get the kids involved in. I just scoop up, you know, a decent sized amount, and I just use my fingers, which kids will love, into a bite about this size. So I'm gonna lift it close up to camera. I'll put my palm up here as a reference. And like everything today, just make it your own. And so I'm just gonna do that with all of these. And then like I said, I'm just putting them in my Tupperware. I don't even line in between them with parchment paper, because if they get stuck together and I get 2 in 1, then I just call it lucky and call it a day. and then I'm gonna let them chill for a couple hours. One tip that I do have, before we go, I always have more to say, is just be patient. It's gonna be a little crumbly, but just keep pushing your mixture together and it'll come out just fine, but if they're messy, that's okay too. And another thing I forgot to add about this recipe earlier is all these ingredients are pretty common staples. So a lot of times whenever I don't have time to get to the grocery, or even during this pandemic when it's been hard to get there and I need snacks during the day, this is great because I usually keep all of these things in large quantities in my pantry in the house. And so it's great because you pretty much always have the things on hand to make these. But like I said, they're my favorite. They're so delicious. I love them. I hope you guys will too. All right, check back in with you in just a minute. All right, guys, that is it for our energy bites. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. If you make these and you love them, let me know in the comment section down below. Or if you have really fun ideas for different ingredients we could add in to make these fun, new, and different, I would love to hear them, so make sure you include that. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you really soon back here on Alleyways. Bye!